This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Srusi.
And I'm your host who thinks he could do a better job designing the anime awards, Dave Spates.
This episode, we're going to be talking about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards nominees. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo.
Anime Awards out.
Yes, they
Nominees.
are. Nominees are out. Nominees, yeah. Mm-hmm. But, that fun time of year that we all look forward to that comes at a weird time in the year, but whatever.
Yeah, this is, so last year it came out in January, and the awards were in March.
That's so late right
So
now.
they're trying to change, well, because they're changing, I was reading this. So usually it goes fall to fall, which this is how insane, this is why it's dumb they don't do calendar year, just January to December.
Yeah.
Is that there's anime in here that are now a year and a half old.
Yeah.
Which is like, you're almost forgetting them at this point.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Like Spy's Family Season 2 came out forever ago.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and it's amazing, but I'm like, oh my god, that's up for stuff.
Yeah, that really should have been, yeah. I remember we were mad it wasn't in the Anime Awards last year.
So,
last time, yeah.
What they're changing it to is now winter to fall. This year won't get it. It's going to be so it'll be like this winter, this 2024 to fall 2025. So I think it's gonna be like, I don't know, probably December or November to November or something. I don't know. It'd just be better if they just said January to December, and then had whatever the majority of what the anime episodes are in. It's in that season.
Yeah, that would make considerably more sense, but they don't do that, and they don't pay us to think this way, unfortunately.
Yes. So, but what we're going to do today in this episode is we're going to go over the categories that we have opinions on. There's some that we don't have any opinions on.
Yeah, pretty usually every year.
We didn't see any, or we don't speak Hindi or German.
Yeah,
so we can't have an opinion on those. German anime would be pretty funny, though.
That would be pretty dope to do.
So what we're going to do this year, if you listen to our past anime awards, what we usually would do is we make a game out of it. We both say what we wanted to win, and then what we thought was going to win. This year, we're just going to both say what we want to win.
Yes.
And whoever gets the most correct gets nothing, but whoever doesn't has to wear the loser hat for an episode, and we'll figure out something else. Maybe
sounds good.
Drink a raw egg.
Oh,
I don't know.
Have you ever done that?
No, yeah, no.
Wait, what do you mean? Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't.
No, neither have I.
But people have.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, I eat raw cookie dough, so what's the difference?
I mean, there's a huge difference.
Nah.
Raw cookie dough is a gift.
Yes, but like it's not dangerous. Is all I'm saying.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, it would just be
I feel
really
like
gross.
Rocky. I'm trying to be Rocky.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
A lot of protein.
Yeah.
Even though yeah.
Or don't mess with the Zohan where he just cracks the egg open and it's a baby chicken.
Dude, that movie rocks.
That movie, dude, that's
very
underrated. I think it's my favorite Adam Sandler movie.
That's an insane take, but I'm not going to hate it so much because I think it's a very underrated Adam Sandler.
What are you, a Billy Madison guy?
I mean, Billy Madison's incredible.
It is a great movie.
Happy Gilmore, also incredible.
Happy Gilmore is also amazing, yes.
Big Daddy is also really good. Big Daddy's very underrated too. I recently watched what's the one? I really recently watched it. I forgot the name of it. Where he becomes like a billionaire.
Mr.
Deeds. That was a good one
that's
too.
a good one too. You think the Happy Gilmore movie 2 is gonna
Not gonna be terrible.
You think?
I'm gonna watch it because I like Adam Sandler so
Netflix,
much.
Yeah.
But that's why I think it's gonna be bad. Netflix is not like the best at making movies.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like it's Adam Sandler. I don't know. We'll see.
It could be good. That's
why
why
it's Adam Sandler's like baby. I feel like.
That's why I have hope for it.
I hope. Yeah.
I just
really
like.
do.
Is there
They have all the names in it.
If it's a non-anime thing, do you have any hope for it?
No.
Like The Legend of Zelda, which will be terrible and will depress my life.
Yeah. But I can dream. But with Adam Sandler, I'll dream.
Like the new Superman sneak preview. Did you see that?
No, they dropped one.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it looks like it just like I don't know, something bad. I'm just like.
I think Nerdrotic was going over the plot for it on the real BBC or something like that, and it didn't sound amazing.
Yeah, and I'm on that's like boat. Like maybe I should get a T-shirt for it. Is that movies need to look worse?
Yeah,
because like it just looks weird.
Yeah,
like the CGI robots in those Fortune of Solitude. Like I just feel like 10 years ago that would have been like, that looks okay. Now I'm just like, oh, they look so fake. Because everything else looks so good.
Yeah, you can't. It's all kind of a mess jumbled together like that. That's unfortunate.
But let's get to anime. We have a lot of categories to go through.
Content.
A lot of hot takes to be had by Crunchyroll.
We going from the bottom up like we usually do?
Oh yeah.
All right.
We're gonna start out. Let's get these 2 categories out of the way. We're gonna have them on here just because I'm gonna say this one and we're not gonna actually go over it. It's best voice artist performance Japanese. The only one on here that we possibly would know is none of them because we haven't watched the Apothecary Diaries, and the rest is Frieren, which we pretty much watched in English.
Yep.
Dan to Dan, which we watched in English.
Yeah.
And Delicious in Dungeon, which we watched in English.
Yep.
But luckily there is a best voice artist performance English.
Yeah, let's figure that out.
We got AJ Beckless as Akurun, whatever.
Nice.
Dan to Dan. Oh yeah, it's also the annual year of me just absolutely mispronouncing things.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
I was like,
then we have Alex Lee as Sung Jin-woo, which we didn't watch that, so
yeah.
I'm just gonna do the ones we've seen. Mallory Roduk as Frieren, and Sungwoo Cho as Senshi. I'm gonna go with Frieren. Her voice actress was incredible.
Best voice artist performance English. That's what we're in, right?
Yes.
Why'd you? Oh, we didn't watch that one. Is Attack on Titan on here?
Yeah, we didn't watch it though. So. Yeah, remember the final chapter of season whatever 2 came out.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I'm gonna give it. Who was the one that was in Frieren that did the voice actor?
It's the female for Frieren. I don't know. Mallory Roduk.
She was good too.
She was great. There's that literally meme with a guy when she's like, "Nice job," and then he like comes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Kill yourself.
Senshi was really good too.
Senshi was with Pro Z. Oh, you've seen him before. It's the chubbier Asian guy who makes all the good anime content.
That him?
That's who he did. That's why he hasn't been on like YouTube and stuff lately. I'm gonna go with Frieren.
Yes.
Because it's Frieren.
Yes.
Let's see.
Frieren will win a lot of things this year, I'm hoping. Solo leveling, that's another problem. We'll get into it. We'll get into it when we get to best anime. But
what did you go with?
Frieren.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're on to best anime ending sequence. We have, which you might actually know this one, Antanate Rama 1/2.
Vaguely. I don't think I watched all that Ranma, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Burning Oshinoko Season 2.
Didn't even know they had a Season 2, honestly.
Kamurakura Style, The Elusive Samurai. Nobody, Kaiju number 8.
That's a good one.
Request by Soul Leveling, and Tai Da Da by Dan to Dan.
I'm going Dan to Dan.
Really?
Dan to Dan, I remember this. Dan to Dan's was a vibe. I really enjoyed it. Just like how, I think you're going to go Kaiju number 8, right? Kaiju number 8 was awesome. Dan to Dan's was also a vibe. So both of these are good answers. If either one of these wins, I will be mad if one of these doesn't win.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Kaiju. Kaiju number 8 is one of those few that like I still jam to on a regular.
Yep.
And I love the animation. How it's like the girl on the computer screen, and that I very much enjoyed. One of the stronger categories here, best anime opening sequence. Abyss, Kaiju number 8. Bling Bang Bang Born. Magic, Mashal, Magic and Muscles.
Yep.
The Divine Visionary Candidate Exam Arc. Fatal, Oshinoko. Level, Soul Leveling Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Otonoke, Dan to Dan, or Us. One Piece.
Yeah.
This is one of the stronger categories. I'm going to be.
This is one of the very stronger categories. Yes. I'm torn on 2 right now.
It's the One Piece and Dan to Dan.
100%. Because they were amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Dan to Dan. I thought for the longest time, and if you watch back on the podcast, we talked like nothing would ever top Mashal. Yeah. But I don't know. It's just like Dan to Dan is one how like it's so different when it starts, and then it's just like. I don't know. Just the One Piece one, I'm not gonna hate on that because
One Piece one is spectacular.
That kicks in.
They went. So you're going Dan to Dan. Man, that's really hard. Like it's the opening sequence. Mm-hmm. One Piece went really hard with that one.
The opening sequence is very good too. They're both very good. And honestly, if Mashal would also, I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, that was a really good one. I'm gonna go One Piece. I'm gonna go One Piece. I think it's gonna lose, but yeah, I'm going One Piece.
It's good. It was
One Piece. It was nuts. Like that coupled with the animation was out of control, dude.
I'm gonna skip best anime score because unless you know what, best anime score. I'll tell you the anime up for, and we'll just pick one real quick. Okay. Anime is Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, Dan to Dan, Demon Slayer, Frieren. Look Back, Soul Leveling. I'll go Frieren. The score is amazing in Frieren.
I'm gonna go Demon Slayer. I know they suck. Also, very good score. Their music is great.
That classic, like.
Yeah. Oh, so good, yeah.
All right. Then best anime song, which I hate this category because it's just like, you could have just kept. I get the sequences involved in like the actual opening, but it's like it's literally all the same songs except for The Brave and Frieren. So it's Abyss from Kaiju number 8, Bling Bang Bang Born from Mashal, Fatal and Oshinoko, Level Soul Leveling, Otonoke, Dan, and The Brave from Frieren, which I guess you can now say Dan.
That's what I am going to go Dan because that song is spectacular.
Yeah,
Creepy Nuts did it. I still sing
Creepy Nuts on here twice.
Yeah, well, they had two amazing
I'll
ones.
also pick the same thing again.
Dan.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Now we have a category that has a returning champ, and probably will keep that champ. But we have Must Protect at All Cost. We have Anna Forger, Frieren, Okarun, Senshi, Toyuki Hojo, and Yuki Itsutsu. The last two are from the Elusive Samurai and A Sign of Affection. If you've watched our previous ones, we both are going to agree on this. This category is Anya Forgers until Anya Forger leaves.
Yeah, I wrote your answer down. Yeah.
Yes. First of all, Frieren doesn't need to be protected.
No, Frieren is the one protecting other people. I don't understand that one. That's a very... We don't go back to this category. Well, no.
There's actually like no character really... Even like Fern would have been a bad choice for that.
Yeah, they all protect themselves. There was an entire arc where they fought... what was it? The Decapitator, Aura, the Decapitator or whatever, where they were just like, they all just bodied the demons. They got jumped by demons and they murdered all of them. And it was like, what, they protected several towns. One dude, oh crud, what's his name? Who's the main boy there? So it's very simple. It's with the red hair.
I always forget his name.
Oh my god, he's such a good character. He fought a dragon like it was nothing. Stark.
Yeah,
Stark rules. No, everyone. There's almost nobody in that show that needs their own type of protection. Like they all have combat abilities.
I'm trying to think. If there's anyone in that show that needs protection.
The little girl chieftain from the Sword in the Stone Village.
Yeah, or the super old dwarf that protects.
Yeah, that guy's pretty exciting. Although he trains Stark a bit, so I don't think he really needs to protect himself.
he's like in like talking.
Yeah, I bet he's a dwarf. It seems like
he
dwarves
can muster up a little bit.
It seems like dwarves in that world like are only as old as they think they are.
Honestly, also Senshi's bad behind this list because like Senshi's fine as he is.
Senshi,
yeah, Okarun, he
has a demon form.
I can see what they're going for that because he is kind of like a wuss, but like
half the time he's doing the protecting.
It's Anya Forger, and I'm not gonna lie. Going through this, I looked at this and I was like, excuse me, because it's Spike Family season 2
mid sentence.
Spike Family season 2 came out so long ago. I was like, if Anya doesn't win this, like this is one of those where if she doesn't win this and Frieren wins, I'm actually gonna be mad.
Because then people are just voting for Frieren then because I like Frieren. She's so cool.
That's exactly what.
It's like no, vote the category. But they're all on here multiple times.
As we've seen, some majority of the categories go in the way we hope they go.
Yeah.
And then there's a few that go terrible. All right. Best supporting character. We have Fern from Frieren, Himmel from Frieren, Genshi, the Apothecary Diaries, which we will be watching.
I will catch
before the anime awards come out. So Psycho, Dan, Senshi, Delicious in Dungeon, and Turbo Granny, Dan. This is a good one.
This is really good. I'm gonna go with Himmel the hero though.
You're going Himmel, nice.
I'm going Himmel. Himmel was the entire show. You and I were just like,
Himmel's the best.
Himmel's the best. Is he just the nicest guy on the planet? He's just such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it really affected kids in Japan. They would be like, what would Himmel do?
Exactly.
I am not going to go Himmel before you write that down.
Well, I don't know why I started writing that down. I didn't think you were
because I was talking about going Himmel. I'm going to go Senshi, actually.
That's fair.
I think Senshi really shot Delicious in Dungeon up to another level that I think he deserves some kind of respect.
His tragic backstory, too. Like, holy moly.
And once again, if Fern, Himmel, or Senshi win this category, I will be happy. Turbo Granny should I like Turbo Granny as someone who's read like a large portion of the manga, too. I like her a lot. The internet gasses her up a little too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
All right.
In cat form, she's like funny, but that's about it.
This one's a really good one. Best main character.
A little bit.
Frieren from Frieren. Mm-hmm. Kafka Hibino from Kaiju number 8. Mm-hmm. Okarun from Dan. Momo from Apothecary Diaries. Momo, or Mao from Apothecary. Then Momo, Dan. And then Sung Jin Woo from Solo Leveling.
As best main character, I'm going Kafka on this one.
I like that answer a
Right?
lot.
Kafka freaking rules, dude. That entire Kaiju number 8, like, he was a star of the entire show. He was just like, every turn you're like, this guy is awesome.
And like, how many awards can we really give Freeman?
I know, exactly. And Freeman, she's a good character, but
you know what, Kafka? I agree with you on this.
I was like,
yeah, Freeman's great.
Yeah,
but like, she's really great also because Fern's there.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I like, yes, I could watch an anime.
Characters.
I could watch an anime on just Freeman and no one else and blah 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 blah. But like Freeman herself, nah, I'll just kind of be watching to see what she does and like with the magic and stuff. She doesn't bring a lot of emotion to the whole thing. Kafka, everywhere you turn, he's funny, he's hardworking, he's bringing sadness and happiness to the show and determination and heart.
Yes,
he's a classic shonen main character, and they nailed the formula all the way back when. So I remember going through this category and I was like, Kafka has to win this.
I agree with this. Kafka, yeah, I like it.
It's so awesome.
I will say, I haven't watched the Apothecary Diaries yet. However, if this character is great, I will say this is one category where I want Kafka to win, but almost anyone wins this, I'm not too mad.
No, these are all great.
These are all great characters.
Yeah. All really, really good ones.
This isn't like last year where, once again, would like to point out, weird that Deku and Tanjiro are not in this.
Yeah, very weird. Don't know what that is.
I even know about from Demon Slayer last season.
Yeah. Also, annoyingly, because now their own formula doesn't make sense. Since Spy X Family Season 2 or whatever is on here, why are none of the characters from Spy X Family in that or anything like that? Why is Anya in Must Protect at All Costs on a year she didn't need to be on there and not anywhere else?
Yeah, and also, like, it's the internet, guys. You don't have to make this, like the Academy Awards was like, we got a limit to 5 characters. You can make it like 10.
You could do that, yeah.
Like, it's fine.
You definitely could do that.
There's so many anime that come out.
There are. Yeah, you definitely can do that. I don't know if I do 10, but like...
No, I'm saying like you can make it more. 7, like, for characters, you can make it more. For animes themselves, yeah, they got to limit it. To, like,
yeah, there's so many.
Best Slice of Life, we're going to have no opinion on, so we're not even going to pick anything, because literally...
Didn't you like My Dear Friend No
I watched like 4 episodes.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Some of them do sound kind of good. Just name-wise, but yeah, I agree with that.
And then Best Drama, once again, I'm going to give it to the Apothecary Diaries. Oh, no, Frieren. I hate that. Frieren.
Is on there as a drama. But...
Okay, Best Drama, A Sign of Affection, then Dead Demons, Destruction.
Okay.
Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, Oshinoko Season 2, Pluto, The Apothecary Diaries.
Pluto was okay.
Oh, you watched that?
I watched it, yeah. It's Astro Boy, but like darker and like there's I don't know. It has really good moments, but overall, like, I'm just like the animation was not my favorite, and I don't know. It was kind of like a whodunit, and I like whodunits, but at the end of the day, it was just sort of like, that was it, really?
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm gonna go Frieren.
It wasn't bad. I'll go Frieren too.
And then here's a good category because we got something to say about it. And actually, people on the internet agree with this. Best Isekai Anime. We have Konosuba, Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, Season 2, Core 2. Re:Zero, Season 3. Shangri-La Frontier, Season 2. Suicide Squad Isekai, and The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Season 3.
Now, how does Shangri-La Frontier Season 2, before we even get into the fact that it's on Isekai, make it on here since it just finished up last week? So what part is it? Like the entire season? Is it part of the season? They don't specify. Yet 2 categories above it, they do specify Mushoku Tensei Core 2. So like this formula doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
And also, Shangri-La Frontier is not a fucking isekai.
A lot of people, actually, I saw like a bunch of people on the internet were like, the second I saw that, I knew the awards were dumb. Yeah. Because it's like, what are you doing? It's not an isekai at all.
Like, you're stupid if you think that's what it is.
It's not. I'm going to pick it.
Yeah.
No, Re:Zero.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Re:Zero.
Re:Zero.
Because Re:Zero, this season 3, no matter what part, no matter what, even if they're picking the entire season.
Yes.
Even if they're picking half of the season, I'd probably still give it to it because it's amazing.
Yeah.
It was a great both sides.
Yeah, you're right. Re:Zero. For sure.
And like, yeah. Go watch our anime podcast. You're as gusher as Shangri-La Frontier, but Re:Zero gets this one.
Mm-hmm. All right, now best action anime: Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War, Dan, Demon Slayer, Training Arc, Kaiju Number 8, Soul Leveling, and Windbreaker.
I gotta watch that Windbreaker. Everyone, like, the entire internet was going nuts.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's if you want to try,
it just started. I know.
It's starting
it started like yesterday.
Oh,
I think.
I mean, it's probably dubbed, so.
It's probably dubbed, yeah. So I might be able to crush it. We'll see.
Yeah,
There's
we'll
a
see.
lot for that in Apothecary Diaries. There's a lot to do then.
Apothecary Diaries we have all through May. And that's just like,
true.
we're just watching it because we've watched every other anime that's up for best anime series.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
might as well
that's
just
fair,
get it
I
then
guess. Yeah,
before
okay,
the
sure.
awards then. Dan to Dan is not an action anime. I don't care what anyone says. I know there's action in it, but it's just not. It's just an everything anime. I guess if you're going to put it in a category, I guess you can put it as action.
I mean, if we're going best action, I'm either going Kaiju number 8 or Solo Leveling.
I remember Kaiju number 8 because I think it was better than Solo Leveling Season 1. Especially action-wise. You fight the demon fucking thing. It's super awesome.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that. It's the only problem. Yeah, I probably agree. Yeah.
There's
yeah,
the Egress fight in Season 1, but beyond that, the action in Solo Leveling is not as great.
He fought the snake. That was pretty.
No, that was pretty cool,
yeah.
but like, I think Kaiju number had better fights.
Yeah, I'll go
When
with
he fights the leader guy, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty good still. Yeah, I'll give it that.
You know what? I'm actually glad as we're going through this how well Kaiju number 8 is doing.
Oh my goodness, such a good anime. Like, and I'm pumped for it to come back. I think it got announced it was coming back soon, or at least this year. Yeah, I think
it's this year. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, best comedy anime: Delicious in Dungeon, Konosuba, Mashle Magic and Muscles, My Dear Friend Nokoto, Ramno 1/2, Spy X Family Season 2.
I don't know about this one.
We're going Spy X Family Season 2. I think it just came out so long everyone forgets. It was incredible. The
It
cruise
was.
ship. Oh my god.
It was incredible. Yes, it was really good.
I think the only one that's close to it was Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah, Mashle was pretty hilarious though.
Good as Spy X Family. No way. Spy X Family is freaking the best. When yours on top, just beating the shit out of everyone.
No, that's really
Like I said,
really
it came
good.
out so long ago.
I know it did. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's like
I'm not saying you
I don't
said.
know,
I never
I'm not-
said you
I'm not
said
no,
it was.
I'm not
bad.
arguing that. I'm just pointing out my points.
You're right. I just
It's
immediately
tough.
jumped.
Yeah,
out.
you're wrong. No.
That's how you're acting.
It's just like I just don't like. Yeah, it's a comedy. It's a comedy. Yeah, I'll give it to it.
You're going Mashle?
No,
I'll go
no. No, I was either going Delicious in Dungeon or
Delicious in Dungeon is
Spy Family.
Delicious in
Spy
Dungeon is
Family.
close. I wouldn't. That one's not.
It's
too
like
far.
it's. I think Delicious in Dungeon has much more comedy aspect than Spy X Family does, even though a lot of it's comedy. They just have so much like actiony, intense moments where I feel like Delicious in Dungeon is just like trying to make you laugh for at least half the season.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, did we watch the same show? It gets
No,
pretty-
the other half gets intense, but the first half is like it's all just comedy.
I don't understand this argument you're making right now.
I don't feel like Spy X Family
Is
is like
a 90%
more-
comedy.
is it 90% comedy or is it more like what's the genre I'm thinking of? More like actiony, like thrillery.
I say Spy X Family is definitely a comedy before it's anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still just to be different. I'm still gonna give it to Delicious in Dungeon.
I think Delicious in Dungeon could
loved
win it,
that.
though, too.
I really love Delicious in Dungeon.
It is incredible. And we haven't. Well, I picked Century once, so we haven't picked it for too much. Best romance. We're nothing. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off is on there. The second dumbest category they added. Best background art. I don't know what the hell this is. Dan to Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Frieren, Pluto, The Apothecary Diaries.
I'm gonna if they mean just the general background, I'm gonna give it to Frieren, I guess. I don't really know what this means.
I don't know. I was going to pick Delicious in Dungeon
Yeah.
because I just to pick something different than you.
Sure, sounds good. Sounds good. This is a dumb category.
It's so stupid.
Like
It's the stupidest one.
I just don't know why. I just don't know. They put this crap in there, but they refuse to give us best fight for some reason.
I know. Give us best fight.
Like it just will be so much easier for everybody.
Now this one, usually we don't care too much about because you just pick it off based off our favorite animes. But there's a reason this one needs to be talked about.
Yep.
Best director, Fujo, and you're gonna hear me mess. Fuja Yamashiro, Dan to Dan, Haru Sotozaki, Demon Slayer, Kiichiro Saito, Frieren, Megami Ishitani, One Piece fan letter, Norihiro Naganuma, The Apothecary Diaries, Yoshiro Maijajima, Delicious in Dungeons. It's the One Piece fan letter.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
That's
like,
this person deserves the award of awards.
I know. When I saw that it was on here, I was like, "What? What?" That like, there's no that thing was sensational. Like every second of it. I watched it 4 times the day it came out.
That episode is better than most, like half the anime that's up for awards.
I agree with that. Yes, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Like it was a visual masterpiece, shot amazingly, story flowed perfectly. It was everything you could ever want it to be.
It's a perfect episode.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't remember if I gave it a 10 on the podcast, but I know it was the closest I ever came to giving anything a 10.
Yeah, and especially like even more credit to that director is that, that wasn't anything out of One Piece or anything like that.
Yeah.
That was a whole new there was no template to go off of. They just made that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it was so good. All right, best character design: Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Frieren, Kaiju Number 8, The Apothecary Diaries.
I think I want to give Delicious in Dungeon.
I was going to say the same.
Yeah, right? Yeah, there's like
they're just like different, but still look good.
And it's a collective group. They're all like, it's not like, in Kaiju Number 8, they're all wearing the same outfit. They're all doing the same stuff pretty much.
Their faces are a little different.
The faces are different. But in this, they're all different classes and all different characters.
Yeah, I was thinking that too when I was looking at Delicious in Dungeon for sure. Frieren looks like an anime.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Best animation. What?
If you cut out, if you like acronym it down, it's D-in-D.
Yeah, it's close to D&D.
Yeah.
Best animation: Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer, Frieren, Kaiju Number 8, Soul Leveling.
Best animation.
I think I'm gonna go with Frieren. Just because that might be recency bias. I've just been seeing so many clips of the clothing animation and how beautiful it is.
True.
Demon Slayer is very close because that last fight is insanely epic, but I despise that season.
Yeah, no, it doesn't get it for the last fight. The last fight was the only good episode of the entire season. The rest remember the 3D paper airplane? They had to CGI the paper airplanes for no fucking reason. They wouldn't even draw that for us.
And Frieren's one of those anime that you're like, is it really that great at anime? Then you look back and you're like, oh my god,
it was freaking beautiful, and like the fights were nuts in that too. Just the general flowing nature.
I was rewatching the Stark versus the Dragon fight, and I was like, the animation in that was incredible.
Yeah, I'll give it. I'm gonna give it a Frieren too.
What were you thinking of the other one?
Dan's really good.
Dan's animation and it's
so different too. I know that's from this podcast, different doesn't always make it better. In this case, it's like it was.
Yeah, but sometimes I think when you're going for awards and stuff like that, sometimes the freshness is needed.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like Frieren, like I was like like Soul Leveling. Let's say it's like the Eagers minus the Eagers fight. It's like pretty much all the animation is like it's like okay, we've seen this before.
Yeah, 100% agree with that. Yeah. And like.
By the way, this is like what's going to be super annoying about this anime awards is Soul Leveling's going to win a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And not that Soul Leveling season 1 is bad. It is not that good.
Yeah.
And it's going to win so much crap because everyone's going to be voting off of it because they didn't put I like how in other things they have Ray Zero season 3.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer, why do they have the name in Japanese also?
I don't know.
Training arc. They have like the things on the season arc, but Soul Leveling, they were just like Soul Leveling.
Yeah. They didn't break it up for some reason.
You should say season 1.
Yeah, because season 1 does not beat half the anime on this list, and you're gonna go it off of that. I'm gonna give it to Dan.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm down with that too.
It's awesome and it's beautiful and it's so cool and I love it. But
Dan had some really cool animation.
It was just when it came out when he goes into his ghost form for the first time, or like when he saw Turbo Grinding for the first time, I was like, this animation is fantastic.
Yeah, that's true.
And I had her running when everything was amazing.
That's awesome. Best original anime, we didn't watch a single one of these. Ninja Kamui is on it, and that anime sucks.
That was a bad anime, yeah. So
that category's dumb.
Yep, I'm going to vote on that one.
Best new series. The dumbest category they could possibly have. We're not even going to pick something on this one. I don't think we should.
It's all the same shit.
Because it's literally the same as best anime of the year. I don't know what they were thinking. They even put it in the same order. I don't know what they were thinking when they made this category and were like, hey, let's put out the same thing twice. And it's so, you know what it is? It's a bunch of probably nerds that are in it and they're annoyed when like one anime dominates.
Yeah.
So they're like thinking, well, like everyone's going to vote Solo Leveling because like we're idiots and then put season 2. And then we'll have best new series so they can vote Frieren so they can win awards too.
That way everyone gets to love and just like no.
So this category is dumb as Nintendo making $80 video games. So
yeah, I heard about that. That's not great.
So stupid.
Yeah.
Even though Mario Kart World looks so
It does look awesome. That might be the only one worth buying.
I don't know, Donkey Kong looks pretty cool too.
I didn't watch that.
I hate the Zelda thing though. Did you see what they did with the Zelda?
They're doing a Hyrule. It's like what they did with the Hyrule Warriors.
No. You can get the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on it. The advanced versions, high def and all this kind of stuff for $30 more if you already own it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's like, wait, no, I already own it.
What are you doing? What?
Yeah.
No, this is dumb.
All right. Best continuing series: Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, Demon Slayer, Training Arc, My Hero Academia Season 7, One Piece, Oshinoko Season 2, Spy X Family Season 2. Before we say our answer to this, which you already know if you watch the podcast, first answer to this is insane. That My Hero Academia only got one recognition, and it's this category.
Yep.
This is where we go on our rant. We argued for like literally that we were like season 7 My Hero Academia Frieren best anime.
Yeah,
like
back and forth. We were like really.
And the only
torn
reason
on
we
it.
really stuck with Frieren, we do love Frieren. We
Frieren is
absolutely do.
really good.
But like the only reason we just admitted that Frieren was gonna win.
Yes. We did
Not
not,
that, like,
we
we
did
were
not
like-
say we thought it should win. We just went with it because like, oh, we're just gonna pick the winning horse in this one. Like, My Hero.
Who working at Crunchyroll hates My Hero?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those. Maybe it's one of those crunchy nerds who just has like an opposing fan base against them or something like that.
guess.
Because I know My Hero's fan base is miserable, but like, it deserves so much
Season
more.
7 rocks.
It's gonna be. Yeah, it was nonstop. Like it might be my favorite season out of all of them so far. I have to go back. I'd really have to go back and I have to really go back and like check it out again. But
I think 6 and 7 are just like insane. They've
they're
been
nuts.
going insane the entire time.
they've been off the wall nuts, and like I feel like they're setting it up for next year because like I heard. Well, I don't want the spoilers. I haven't heard it yet, but My Hero's ending isn't amazing, right?
Yeah, it got
so
changed.
It's like, got changed. Yeah, so I think they're doing this to try and set it up for failure next year because people vote down season 8 because of the ending.
Yeah, but like still, who gives a crap?
These dorks. That's
I
what we're
know.
saying though. They're horrible.
Like last year, My Hero Academia Season 6 wasn't even nominated for anything, which was crazy.
Nuts.
How is Demon Slayer nominated for so many things? And that season sucked.
Bad.
It was bad.
It was horrendous.
You know what? We got in trouble for this because we have a short from last Anime Awards where we crapped on Demon Slayer. We said the season wasn't that good. It was the Swordsmith Village arc.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, it wasn't that good. And we were mad at Beat something. I can't remember. Beat something else. We were like mad. It beat like Hell's Paradise or something.
Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, what the hell?
And we were mad. And then we were like, it was actually great. Someone commented something.
so kind of commented back at us.
Yeah. And I was like, and this is even more egregious. I can't believe everywhere you have Demon Slayer up for something, replace that with My Hero.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Like-
That's a great idea. Season 7 is or not season 7. Sorry,
Season 7.
Season 7 is great. Hashira Training Arc was a waste of time.
I think we gave it like a 3.
Yeah,
Out of 10.
Yeah, that's only because the last episode
Yeah.
was so good.
Yeah.
But it brought a -5 up to a 3. Dude, I'm so irritated about it.
You already brought it up.
It's
there
bringing
was
back
paper airplanes.
That was so stupid with the 3D shit. It's bringing up all the anger I had watching that fucking season.
We wanted it to be good too. We are Demon Slayer.
fun.
We were like Demon Slayer fans. Like,
Yeah.
we were like We used to defend Demon Slayer to
I
nerds.
went to bat for that anime so
I know,
much.
and they did us dirty.
Yeah, so badly, right? Like after the Swordsmith Training Arc, which
That's
was like
the
okay.
last episodes, we were just like, no, okay.
Those were okay,
Yeah.
and then this absolute nothing burger of a season.
Yeah, so it's ridiculous that My Hero Season 7, which is incredible.
Yeah.
Like an actually legitimately amazing season,
Yes.
is not on here, but Training Arc is.
For some stupid reason, and it makes me even madder that I'm gonna go see the movie probably in theaters.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because it's just gonna be all fighting. That's what Demon
it's
Slayer does
gonna be
well.
awesome.
Yeah, and they removed it, and the problem is they removed it all from the other seasons. So yeah.
Well, it's just like they never should have made that season.
no, they shouldn't.
People
And,
even
like,
talk about it. It's a short. It's
It's
short.
it's less than like it doesn't. I don't even think it takes up an entire like several. It's like what 3 chapters maybe or some shit like that in the manga. It's not a lot. They made an entire episode out of 1 page.
Yeah, I know.
Which is nuts. You don't do that.
No, it's
so
terrible.
stupid.
So sadly, My Hero, this is the only category got put in, and sadly, obviously, this category should be changed from not best continuing anime series. It should be changed to the One Piece award because this is the only reason they have this category is because they can't put One Piece in best anime series, anime of the year, because it will win every time.
Yep.
So One Piece is the
Of course, gets this category.
yes,
every
it's
single time.
fucking One Piece.
yeah.
It's the best anime ever. It will always be the best anime ever. Well, I can't say that with like. Well, no, I actually probably could.
You probably could. Yeah.
I probably could.
You definitely probably could. Yeah.
If One Piece didn't win this, like, I wouldn't believe it. I just wouldn't believe it. All right, film of the year. We have not watched all of these. I've only seen 2 of them.
I've only seen 2 of them as well.
Which ones did you see?
Spy X Family Code White.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Haikyuu, The Dumpster Battle,
Haikyuu.
Look Back, Monaco the Movie, My Hero Academia,
I wanna
next.
watch that so bad.
It's probably awesome. Spy X Family Code White and The Colors Within. I'm going to pick Spy X Family. I thought Haikyuu was really good, but
I'm also going to go Spy X Family. Haikyuu was just an episode in the anime.
that's really what it was.
Yeah,
Yes.
and like it was a good episode.
it's
Don't get me wrong. I was like,
Yeah.
I was watching. It was like, why don't we get this anime every freaking
Yeah.
year?
No, I enjoyed the hell out of it, but
Yeah.
I was just
But
like,
Spy X
I was like,
Family
this is just a really long episode.
Yeah, Spy X
Spy X Family was like a movie.
Yeah.
And the scene where, oh God, when she's on the plane and she's like, I have to poop, and I was like, I don't have to poop or something. Oh my God, it's so
oh my goodness.
good. So good.
When
When yours like, how do you know to land a plane? He's like, I used to have it as a job or something. She's like, okay.
okay.
And Anya's like,
the entire time where Yora was just like sweating bullets at her fake marriage was falling apart, I was dying. When she gets trashed at the winter festival, I was like, this is peak comedy.
oh yeah.
yeah.
Was that movie great?
It was really good.
It's really good. I would like to have, maybe we should watch My Hero here next sometime.
I really want to see it. I haven't seen the one before this either, too.
Which is probably awesome.
World Heroes. Yeah, I heard it was great. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, My Hero was nominated for 2 things. Sorry, Film of the Year too. I guess technically.
If we saw it, it'd probably win that category.
Probably.
It'd
My
win
Hero
that
movies rock.
Because I've seen a couple of the fights out of it, and it's really, really cool. So if My Hero, the only reason we're not voting My Hero probably in that because we haven't seen it. So if it wins, good on My Hero.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
All right. In the big category, Anime of the Year, we have Dan to Dan, Delicious in Dungeon, Freerun, Kaiju number 8, Soul Leveling, and The Apothecary Diaries. Like I said, we will probably watch The Apothecary Diaries to have full opinion. This is actually the first time in a long time. Majority of the anime, we are getting up to hardcore nerd status.
Yeah.
Because majority of the categories and majority of the anime we have seen.
We watched, yeah.
And I can guarantee for a fucking fact that next year when these awards come out, God be blessed that we're still here and everything like that, and the podcast hopefully is bigger.
Yeah.
Please listen.
Tell your
And
friends.
subscribe and like the video. Is that I bet we'll have seen every anime that will be on
Sure.
the
Oh,
list.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because we watch a lot now.
Watch a lot of anime, and it's fantastic. I love it.
But my answer for this, I imagine we have the same one. It's
Yep.
going to be Freerun
Freerun.
Beyond Journey's End. I don't think this one's close, honestly.
No.
I think the seconds are close. Like, I would probably, if I was going to pick my second, I'd probably pick... Ooh. It's between Delicious in Dungeon and Kaiju number 8.
Not Delicious in Dungeon and Dan to Dan?
Yeah, Dan to Dan too.
Dan
All three of those are fantastic.
Yeah, it's tough. I think I'd go Dan to Dan though.
Yeah, Dan to Dan is great.
Dan as my number 2 because while I love Delicious in Dungeon and Kaiju number 8, Dan to Dan was just like it was every week. I was like, let's go.
Dan to Dan is for everyone too.
Yeah,
Which
it is,
usually
yeah.
like I hate like things that are for everyone, but it's got everything.
Yeah, it really does, and it's like it's a great ride the entire time through, and it's got its tropes, but like they handle the tropes so fast and well that they're not entire episodes. So I really enjoyed that. And like it's super sad the dancer lady scene.
Oh yeah, that was like one of the best anime episodes of the season
and it
of the
broke
year.
my heart when it happened.
Yeah, one of the best anime episodes of the year, honestly. Oh, she's so funny too. She's like, "I will expel you, demon."
Well, that was fantastic. And then she gets her ghost form, which is really cool. But yeah, this was nuts.
I would say this is the only thing that's gonna make. I'm hoping the anime community is stronger on this one. Soul Leveling should not win this.
No,
It should not win this.
no.
Season 2, gonna be hard to beat. Soul Leveling.
Yeah,
This is season 1.
That'll be intense. Yeah, that is gonna be hard. My heroes have to step up hardcore
well,
just
it's not gonna get
for them to
nominated.
shunk
It's not
them
gonna
off.
get
Exactly.
nominated.
Yeah. Well, in our hearts.
One Punch Man will probably be out there.
Far about that. Man, season 2 was so good for Soul Leveling.
Oh, it was awesome.
People did tell me that One Punch Man gets nuts though.
I know, it looks awesome. But people were very unhappy with that teaser trailer that they put out.
I don't think I saw.
Oh yeah, it's like a little it was like kind of like a PV of like, just like showing some characters, but it was all like clip art.
Ugh.
Yeah, it looks bad.
Ugh. Well,
But it is Mappa, so it's
Yeah.
like I don't know why anyone's worrying.
Yeah, that's true. They picked which sadly didn't get any nominations this year. They took Zenshu, not even a manga.
They wouldn't get any nominations.
When did it come start? When did that come out?
I don't know, 12 weeks ago. So
No, I guess that's true. Yeah, so maybe next year. I have hope for that.
that'd be cool if it did.
Yeah, because Zenshu was nuts. Mappa
Best
went-
animation.
Oh,
and stuff like
100%.
that.
Yeah, Mappa went crazy with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but Honestly, the awards were like okay this year.
Yeah.
My Hero getting
shunted off, and some of the categories were dumb, but I think it's been better than some of the past years.
I think they're just confused on like what to do.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like seasons, it's just like, it's like, guys, just like if it came out and majority of it is in that time frame, then it goes in.
Just pick it. Yeah. It's very easy.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing the awards this late in the year.
I know, it's like, so weird. They come out in May.
Yeah, which is nuts. The voting started in April. Where what? That's your 3 full months. February, March, April. Yeah, you're 3 full months into the new year. All the previous anime that had connections to last year just ended. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you're good. I don't know if that's like some serendipitous thing. I know they all did it because they're scared of One Piece coming back. But like, it's like, you just do a regular year, guys. And it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand why they're doing it this way. I mean, like I said, if you think about it,
just hire us and we'll build it for them.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll pick all of them. So it's One Piece and One Piece.
Yeah. Every category is just One Piece.
Do you remember last year Luffy was up for best main character, and then this year he's not, and it's like,
oh, I wonder why.
Well, it's just like one dumb having him up for best main character. So obviously, Luffy's going to win that. Like I said, just have an award called the One Piece Award, where it just goes to One Piece.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yes,
it's just like One Piece. Like they have awards actually like this in other award shows, where it's just like a recognition award. Yeah. Like they're just recognizing like, okay, One Piece is the GOAT. We recognize you. Like
perfect. Yeah.
Like, and One Piece wins again for just being One Piece.
Yeah. And when One Piece finally ends, you can just have the One Piece award take over the place of Anime of the Year. And it'll be an honorary award that way.
Yeah.
Because One Piece is Anime of the Year every year.
It is Anime of the Year. And it will be again this year and next year and then next year. And then probably that might be it.
That might be it.
Yeah. Sadly.
My heart.
But if you disagree with us or agree with us, let us know in the comments. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.